and everything there?
So far?
Yeah, they waiting for someone over.
I know, yeah. To get this out?
No. I know.
Oh, okay.
kind of stirring a little bit about something else.
That's okay.
Strict but good, right?
Yes.
How someone is getting or make money
No, we take it from
to get at one side.
they're using, I don't think they're using one particular some reason. I don't think we work in what we have and we do that. So just the other, like we met you.
So yeah, so I gave myself.
Yeah. This one a little bit different.
She used to put the things on the stuff. She used to take
Right? I know she wouldn't have touched
Yeah,
it.
she put it on. She used to take her things and hide it all
She
over,
said,
right?
son, I'm sweeping my
3
bucket.
days a yeah. One
Yeah, I said
bracelet
that.
every day.
When she see me, hug up, son, sweeping my bucket. Hey,
Bring me a- if you want to be careful.
Watch me. Pull this. You want to click on it or what? I don't know if you can fall off.
सारी सारी रतिया ओ मेरे निंदिया से अपने निंदिया भी तूने वारी है ओ होते हैं माँ बच्चों की जान होते हैं वो होते हैं किस्मत वाले जिनके माँ होते हैं कितने सुंदर हैं इतने शीतल हैं न्यारी न्यारी है ओ माँ ओ माँ मेरे रोने पे ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ माँ, तू कितनी अच्छी है, तू कितनी भोली है, प्यारी प्यारी है। ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ माँ। करो हरि नैया मेरे पार, मेरे पार, करो हरि नैया मेरे, पाप पलो भरई जिन भगवन, जिन भगवन, बीच करे मझधार, मन के वट माया के मद में, मन के वट माया के मद में, घेरा पांच मकान, ढीली परी सूरत की डोरी, स्वामी तुम्हें बिसरार, करो हरि नैया मेरे पार, करो हरि नैया मेरे पार, ओ हरि नैया मेरे पार। नदिया न पिए कभी, प्रेक्षण न खाए कभी अपने को दे जो दान है, वो सच्चा इंसान इस धरती का भगवान है। नदिया नबी कभी अपना चल, प्रेषण खाए कभी अपने फल, अगर सज सिका श्वास दे, दीपक सा उसका जीवन है जो है, जिसका भगवत गीता सेवा, वो सच्चा इंसान रे, इसका भगवान है। नदिया न पिए चाहे कोई गुणगान करे, चाहे करे निंदा, फूलों से कोई सत्कार करे, कांटे चुभ हो जाए कोई, कांटे चुभ हो जाए कोई, धर्म मान और अपमान इंसान रे, इस धरती का भगवान। नदिया न पिए कभी अपना जल, प्रेक्षण न खाए कभी अपने फल। जा जा कोई नाली राज पलंग पर बैठ दोनों नैन पटरिया कोई नाले धन बांध घटरिया कोई नाले
मारे ही सोता प्राण निकाले
मरे सूता प्राण निकाले
प्राण लोकाई कोठरिया कोठरिया
प्राण निकाले कोतरिया कोतरिया
कोई नारी जय धन बांध के गठ
जय धन बांध की गठरिया
मारे ही सोता प्राण निकाले
मरे सूता प्राण निकाले
प्राण लोकाई कोठरिया कोठरिया
प्राण लोकाई कोतरिया कोतरिया
कोई नारी जय धन बांध के गठरिया
कोई नाले जय धन बांध की गठरिया
चार कर उठावे
करिया जैसे धन बांध की गठरिया साधु
कहत
कबीर साधु
सूत गए सब महल उतरिया सब महल उतरिया कोई नारी जय धन बांध के गठरिया कोई नारी जय धन बांध के गठरिया
पिंजरे के पंजीरे तेरा दर्द जाने कोई तेरा दर्द जाने कोई बाहर से तू खामोश रहे भीतर भीतर रोए रे ओ भीतर भीतर रोए तेरा दर्द जाने कोई तेरा दर्द जाने कोई कह न सके तो अपनी कहानी तेरी भी पंछी क्या जिंदगानी रे कह न सके तू अपनी कहानी तेरी भी पंछी क्या जिंदगानी रे विधि तेरे कथा लिखे आंसू ने कलम डुबोए तेरा दर्द जाने कोई तेरा दर्द जाने कोई चुचुरे के पंछी रे तेरा दर्द जाने कोई तेरा दर्द जाने चुप के रोने वाले रखना छिपा के दिल के छाले ये पत्थर का देश पगले कोई न तेरा हो तेरा दर्द जाने कोई तेरा दर्द जाने कोई पिंजरे के पंछी रे तेरा दर्द जाने कोई pengkeluaran. Berarti pengkeluaran. Pengkeluaran ya. Pengkeluaran ya. Oh, nanti langsung
Report dari kakak. Report kakak.
Testing, testing. Booking. Yeah, very neat. Very nice.
1, 2, test.
Pleasant namaste, Sitaram. Good morning to friends and family gathered here this morning. A journey that started on the 8th of July 1941 has finally come to an end on Tuesday, the 19th of November 2024 at 6 p.m. It is said, very profound statement in very few words. And we need to prepare, but the question is, how do we prepare? It is said that birth is the beginning of death. Very, very profound statement. The issue here is, can we understand and do we know how to prepare for that journey from birth to death? Nothing in this world is immortal except God, soul, and matter as we know it. So this morning, I would like to thank you all for coming, first of all, to participate with us, the immediate family and friends of Srimati Taytaree Jagdeo, who would have lived a full life of 83 years and about 5 months. So without further ado, I would pass you over to Pandit Radhi, who would lead us in some invocation prayer.
Thank you very much, Shri Pradeep Ramanji. My dear mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, to all members of the Beauty family, we say Sadhu Sapir Namaste, Sitaram, and as Pradeep ji rightly mentioned that today we are here to perform the Antyeshi Sanskar of the late Srimati Taytaree Jagdeo ji. And so much that we can say about this soul was actually in the body, and so many nice things that she did in her life. So today is our final day to salute her, to thank her for the life that she lived amongst her children, her family members. And so as we all gather here this morning, we are here to join with the family in sending off this beautiful mother to the Antyeshi Sanskar in her final destination. So I ask all of you, the most you can do about this time is to send our loving prayers and loving thoughts to the soul, wherever it may be at this point in time. So I ask all of you, let us stand as we invoke the presence of God to be with us here while we perform the ceremonial part of this Antyeshi Sanskar. We will like to chant the most highest, beautiful, sweetest name of God in Sanatana Dharma. And this name, this chant, is a beautiful chant of Om repeatedly 3 times. So as we take a deep inhale breath and exhaling, we chant that sweet, beautiful name of God, Om repeatedly 3 times. Om. शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायु त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मा वर्ष्यामवतु तद्वक्तारम् अवतु मामवतु वक्तारम्. And so we pray, O God, may you, O Supreme Being, friend of all, the holiest of all, and the controller of the universe, be merciful unto us, O God. May you, Almighty One, Lord of the universe and support of all, endow us with knowledge and power. May you, omnipresent and omnipotent being, shower your blessings all around us. Thank you very much, and you may now take your seats.
Thank you very much, Pandit Radhi. As Pandit Radhi mentioned, this is the last sanskar that anyone performs in their life. We start with the Adhan sanskar, which is from conception, and we end up today where we are the anti-HT sanskar. So we now have a bhajan, Tumhi ho mata pita tumhi ho. O Lord, you are our mother, you are our father, and you are our only true friend.
Tumhi ho mata pita tumhi ho bandhu sakha tumhi ho mata pita tumhi ho bandhu sakha tumhi ho साथी तुम्ही सहारे कोई न अपना सिवा तुम्हारे तुम्ही हो साथी तुम्ही सहारे कोई न अपना सिवा तुम्हारे तुम्ही हो नैया तुम्ही के भैया तुम्ही हो बंधु था तुम्ही हो माता पिता हो बंधु सखा जो गिल सके ना वो फूल की डोल हम हैं जो गिल सके ना वो फूल हम हैं तुम्हारे चरणों की डोल हम दया की दृष्टि सदा ही रखना तुम्ही हो बंधु सखा तुम्ही हो माता पिता तुम्ही हो बंधु सखा तुम्ही हो बंधु सखा तुम्ही हो बंधु सखा
In times like these, you can only turn to that true friend, that true mother, that true father, Almighty God. I will now pass you back over to Pandit Radhi to do some Brahms throat mantras.
And those of you who will do these mantras could chant along with us, and those of you who may not know these mantras, but we are here for a purpose, and that is to pay our last visit to the deceased body of the late Taytaree Jagdeo. So send some your best loving wishes and thoughts. Again, I ask you to whoever the soul will be at this point in time. Namaste Satete Jagat Karanaya Namaste Chite Sarvalokashtaraya Namo Dvaitatvaya Mukti Pradaya Namo Brahmani Vyapine Shashvataya. And we are saying to you, O God, salutations to you, O Supreme One, Eternal Lord, cause and support of this entire universe. Salutations to you, O Source of consciousness, O Source of happiness, and the Giver of bliss. Over and over again, we salute you, O all-pervading, loving God. Tvamekam Sharanyam, Tvamekam Varenyam, Tvamekam Jagatapalakam Swarpakasham, Tvamekam Jagatkatri Patri Praharti, Tvamekam Param Nischalam Nirvikalpam. And again, O God, you alone, our protector and the maintainer of this vast universe. You are self-effulgent, you alone are the cause of, the sustainer and the dissolver of this entire universe, O God. You are the greatest of all, unchangeable and formless. Bhayanam Bhayam Bhishanam Bhishananam Gati Praninam Pavanam Pavananam Mahochai Padanam Niyantri Tvamekam Paresham Param Rakshanam Rakshananam. You are feared by the fearless. You are the ruler of rulers and the highest of the high, O God. You are the protector of protectors, the purity in the purest ones, and the way to all mankind. Vayam Tvam Smaramo, Vayam Tvam Bhajamo, Vayam Tvam Jagat Sakshirupam Namama, Sadekam Nidhanam Niralam Babhisham, Bhavam Bodhiputam Sharanyam Vrajamaha. And you are always present in our minds, O God. May we always study your divine nature, and may we adore you alone on the basis of the testimony of this vast and manifest universe. You are the support of all, but you're self-supporting. O Supreme One, you alone are our guide in the sea of life. May we always continue to realize and honor you. Natasya kaschit patirasti loki Nachechita naivachatasya lingam Sakaranam karnadipadipo Nachasya kaschit janitana chadipaha. And we realize, O God, that there is no one above you and no ruler greater than you. You are formless and without an image. You are the cause of all causes, and you are unborn, O Paramatman. Tamishvaranam paramam maheshvaram, tam devatanam paramam hi devatam, patim patinam paramam parasta, vidam devam bhuvaneshamedayam. And you are the Lord of all lords. Only you are worthy of contemplation and study by all great men. You are the master of masters, O ruler of the universe. May we always recount your attributes and always keep thinking of you. And I ask all of you to join this beautiful mantra Tvameva Mata. Tvameva Mata Chapita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhus Chasaka Tvameva Tvameva Vedya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. And Lord, you alone our mother, and you alone our Father, Heavenly Father and Mother. You alone our relative and our greatest friend, O God. You alone are our wealth and knowledge while we live this life, O God. And you are our all in all, our only God and Deva.
Thank you very much, Pandit Ji. You will see two dogs around. These two dogs belong to Ma. They stay next door. She used to feed them, and anywhere she go, they would follow her. And they would be with her and interfere with nobody. So please, don't take too much heed to them. We have reached that point where we now would hear from the eldest grandson some of his reflections about his grandmother. And I'll just mention one thing to you. Most of us were aware that Taytaree had spinal stenosis. She spent 1 month in hospital without a movement. We all thought, most people thought she would be passed on some years ago. We got a therapist, the therapist came home, and this young man was the second therapist. And I always remember when he was making her do the exercise, she used to say, oh God, all you kill me. All you kill me today. Today I go there, I can't do this exercise. She stood and she walked for years after that. The doctors would have given up on her, but she didn't give up. My son didn't give up. So I will call on Pravesh Veda Raman to do eulogy for his grandmother.
Namaste everyone. Me being the eldest grandson of Mami, otherwise Koshi, I've had a lot of experiences with her. I've known about, when we sit down here and talk a lot, she used to tell me about her lifelong time. So this is just what I recollect about her throughout my experience with her. Taytaree Jagdeo was born in Debe on the 8th of July, 1941, at the paternal home of her grandfather, Muklal, who happened to be an indentured servant. So when we talk about ancestry, our ancestry go back a long way. She was the daughter of Sugrim and Parvati Bali. Mama was born after her 3 brothers. So she was the youngest then. And she was given the name Taytaree because her father thought of something called a Tatar, which is one who seems to have plenty luck. So he gave her the name Taytaree. After that, she attended the Balmain CM school until she reached standard 2. And then she dropped out to assist her parents in household activities and the little work that they used to do. And at the age of 16, she got married to my papa, who was 17 at the time, so both very young. And they went into this marriage, this arranged marriage, wholeheartedly, head first. She used to live in Tabakit with Papa. My great-grandfather, on visiting her, saw that they were in a situation of poverty and took them and brought them here to Balmain. He found this place here and built a wooden shack, and thus they settled into their married life. Like many of you and your parents, your grandparents, she worked in cane fields, and she used to do something called 10 days. I don't know if you all, how many of you are familiar with 10 days. She tended to gardens, she tended to goats, sheep, and most of all, she liked cows. She had 3 cows, Budhani, Lakshmi, and Dudhya. And then she had a one bull, and she gave him a name, Sheriff Lobo. I believe she told me that was from a TV show. She sold milk, dahi, and ghee to assist in my mamu and my mommy's education, send them to school. And as she toiled in her Grihas Ashrama householder's life, she became very attending matikors, weddings, funerals, shaving, anything. She used to even beat Dola with friends like Jasod and Maisi. And sing well. That's one thing you know about my mama. She liked to dance and sing too bad. But as time progressed for her, I came into her life eventually and became her baby. And right here, she used to hold my hand and walk me around the house. And just the other day, she was telling me, she said, "Babe, you get so big. I used to hold your hand. Now you are the old mind to carry me around." But like this song says, "Kal haat pakharna mera, jab main budha ho jaun." She held my hand to teach me how to walk, and I became her walking stick afterwards. My grandmother renewed herself after my papa's death, which was almost 19 years ago, and was very fiercely independent. She decided that she would give back to her Hindu dharma, so she became a Nao, overseeing funerals, weddings, pujas, bhandaras, all those kinds of stuff. And as everybody in the village would know, that made her very famous, and she was very happy about that. Now, I could go on and on about my grandmother, but her life is written in her seva and her karmas. She loved her friends, her cousins, her neighbors, and most of all her family. Today, we say goodbye to Taytaree. Today we celebrate the life as she leaves and goes into the realm of God's peace, and we hope that He accepts her soul. Bhare bhag manushya tan pawa, taken from the Ramcharitmanas. Translated directly is, value this human life as a priceless blessing and use it wisely. I will now end with a mantra from the Atharva Ved. May God bless my grandmother's soul. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Sarve Santu Niramaya, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kaschit Dukha Bhave. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti Om. Namaste.
Thank you very much, Kumar, for this. And when he speaks, he also speaks for the other 3 grandchildren in Canada who unfortunately could not be here. Anil, Eden, and Titi, we call her Tiana. he gave a brief description of what he would have seen during his lifetime and experience of his grandmother. I know Mila wants to sing a few of the songs, knowingly that her mother used to sing very popular wedding songs and so hers and so on she wants to sing.
Pleasant Sitaram, Namaste. Good morning to everybody. My mother, while she spent all this time with me, from a young age to my last day, one thing she always did was always tell me to sing a few lines of a suha and her wedding song and what she did long time ago. Now she had forgotten a lot of them. When I copied a little medley of what she remembered. And that is just what to share with you because I have my sister Jagdeo here and all of them are familiar with her. They are written in Urdu, Bhojpuri and Hindi. So I will not give you any meaning, I will just give you a song. O jab beti bhar gayi paraya ghar ka, ओ जब बेटी भर गई पराया घर का, पराया घर का, पराया घर का, जब बेटी भर गई पराया घर का, ओ ले लईकू दादी चलो रे जान काम करे, ओ ले लईकू दादी चलो रे जान काम करे, चलो रे जान काम कर, चलो रे जान काम कर, ले लईकू दादी चलो रे जान काम करे, ले लईकू दादी चलो रे जान काम करे। अब बलुआ खेल न गईले झूलनी मोर बालों में गिरी गई, ओ अब बलुआ खेल न गईले झूलनी मोर बालों में गिरी गई, बालों में गिर गई ये बालों में गिरी गई, करी है झूलनिया के खोज झूलनी मोर बालों में गिर गई। And she used to sing a Birha line, go like, O लाल सूरज गेली कन्हैया, ओ इधर मरे उधर मरे मरे बसवरिया बसवते सूर।
Those of you that Mira is the daughter, following in the tradition of the singing and so on, religious activity. Let me take the opportunity to recognize Councillor Rajwal Ramchan in our audience. I also want to recognize my son's boss, Mr. Steve Lalcher, who's like a brother to me. He's also here, and all of you, all those who have just come in also. And of course we have the Robert Pandigradi, Sri Errol Vanpas, Vishnu Ramsarupji with us. We are indeed blessed to have him also. We'll move on to that part of the program where we call reflections. And first of all, I would like to call on the daughter-in-law of the family, Trisha, to say a few words for us, please.
Namaste, Sitaram. A warm welcome to each and every one of you. I would like to thank you for being here today, taking time off from your busy schedule to celebrate the life of my mother-in-law. Taytaree Jagdeo was my mother-in-law, but I never really looked at her as a mother-in-law, but as a mother. 31 years ago, I married into this family, and from the very first moment I embraced Mom, Ma embraced me with open arms. There was never a moment of disagreement between us. Ma treated me like her daughter and loved me unconditionally. She acknowledged my brother-in-law Pradeep and I as her children. She never said her daughter-in-law and son-in-law. She said, I have 2 daughters and 2 sons. Whatever we needed, Ma was always there. If I mentioned I was craving for Sahari and Lapsi, she would be in the kitchen without hesitation, making it with love. This is just the type of person she was. Ma was a true pillar of her community. She was a member of the Balmain Hindu temple and devoted her time to helping people. Whether it was wedding, funeral, or the rituals of a newborn, she was the person everyone turned to. She never said no to anyone. She embraced every moment with passion and joy. Whether she was dancing her favorite song, Jojo, or dancing Tassa, Ma knew how to bring laughter and happiness wherever she went. Her memory was legendary. She never forgot a birthday, phone number, or the smallest detail of anyone's special day. She had a memory of an elephant, to be honest. I remember when she visited us in Canada, her presence filled our home with warmth, and my children, Anil, Aiden, and Tiana, loved spending time with her. She would spoil them with snacks, and they cherished every moment with her. Ma was full of life, laughter, and love. Her energy and presence will stay with us forever. We will miss her more than words can express, but we take comfort knowing her love will continue to guide and inspire us. There's so much, as my nephew had said, that we could stand here and say so much about her, because she was just that type of a person who was just loved by everyone and appreciated by everyone. And as you can see here today, there's so many people here, and people I'm pretty sure that will be at the cremation site. Ma loved her religion so much. She loved, serving and helping people out. That was her passion. She made it her life duty to help people. I would often sit here and think with, we say Bing, with Pravesh, that's his nickname for me. We would often hear her stories with her childhood, and which she always talked with so much courage and so much happiness that we are happy to be, here to celebrate her life with her today. My kids are not here today, but I have a small speech that each one of them have written just to say a few words on behalf of their grandmother. My daughter, Tiana, this is for you, Mom. Mama was such a sweet and kind lady to everyone. She was more than simply a grandmother to me. She was a teacher and listener, and I love watching Bollywood movies with her. Even though I could not read at the time, she would tell me exactly what was going on in the movie. Even she taught me how to dance to their Indian songs. She taught me how to be kind and show respect to others. I will miss you deeply, Mama, and cherish all of the moments we had together. Rest in peace, Mama. We love you always. Love, Tiana. There's one more from my oldest son, Anil. Mama was always there for us from when we were born. She came to Canada to take care of each one of us, myself, my sister Tiana, and my brother Aiden. She spent time and effort pouring into her grandchildren, ensuring we grew up healthy and strong. Her kindness and love was instilled in us at a young age, and I'll always be grateful for the times we had together. I love you very much, Mama. And from my son, Aiden, Mama, I will surely miss you. You have brought so much love and joy into my life, and whenever you visit, we will talk about old times, and I will cherish every moment we spend together. I love you very much and pray that your soul will be blessed and go in peace. Mama, rest in peace. We love you all. We all love you. Just want to say one more thing. Mama was full of life, laughter, and love. Her energy and presence will stay with us forever. We will miss her more than words can express, but we take comfort knowing her love will continue to guide and inspire us. Goodbye, Mama. We will always carry you in our hearts and always remember all the things that you've done and all the love and caring that you have given us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Trisha, for your reflections about Ma. It is now my honor to call on Councillor Rajwal, who has been a fellow villager of Ma for years, to say a few words to us.
Sitaram, Namaste, Pandits, friends and relatives of the Jagdeos, and all extended say friends and relatives of Balmain, because she wasn't only a mother to Elsie and Adesh, but she was a mother to the entire community of Balmain. And some can attest, she might even go further than that, out of Balmain as well. What you have heard in the eulogy, ladies and gentlemen, is truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. That was her life, that was her legacy of how she dealt with people, how she respected every home. And if there is a prayer by your place and you forget to invite her, she gets worried about it. Because she had a love for the people of Babylon, love for prayers, and she would give advice to anybody, whatever race you are, and something is going wrong, she will identify that with the parent or the brother and sister. That was the lady. She will be totally missing in this community. A mother of Balmain. Ladies and gentlemen, you know sometimes, and many of you would have lost loved ones, and there comes a time when you wish that you could say something to them, or they could say something to you. You could feel them, or you want them to touch you, you know? And those of us who still have our mothers around, we take them for granted. So while you are lucky to have your mother around, take advantage of her. Spoil her with your love and devotions. Because when that time comes, there's only regrets you will have. Tante Taytaree, as we always and fondly call her, and while I'm talking, I want to recognize the councillor for Balmain. He is in the crowd, and who have sent his deepest condolences, because he will always come when she was in Balmain. And use it, my family in Canada and in the States, they were very saddened, because she would have prepared to go there when they were having their weddings and so on, the family of mine. And they all appreciated her. They all love her. I could recall many years ago when my son was a small boy, on a Diwali night he was riding a bicycle in the village, and he fell and the bicycle handle hit him, and he had also go to the hospital just to ensure. And she remained there till become 1 in the morning to ensure that he is okay. And she would come every morning to find out how he's going and how he's doing. And he said, and I have it here, but let me just tell you what he said. When he heard it, he didn't say to say it, but I'm saying it to tell you the extent and the love people have for this lady. He said, saddened to hear about Tante Taytaree. Whether you like her or not, she was a tante for everybody.
she would have seen everybody and feel and give them so much love and attention. May her soul rest in peace. And he sent a little note. And I'm sure all of them, all my brothers and nieces and nephews and my sisters, are they stream listen and want to hear of the ceremony, celebration of Tante Taytaree. Tante Taytaree will, as I said, she will surely be missed. She leaves a legacy of other mothers to follow in this community, of children to follow in this community. And we hope, and I hope that we take advantage of that. Because one like that again is hard to find. We just have a few again in the community of that nature. But if we can learn, and the younger mothers learn of the legacy of Tante Taytaree, our lives will be better, our family life will be better. So I want to say to Elsie and members, Adish and members of the family, Elsie, may God continue to bless you because you know you have taken care of you and your family. Adish, I know it was difficult, but I know your love is there, your family love is there for your mother, and you know it is not easy losing a mother. As I said, she will continue to be over you, bless you, and see you through. And may God bless all of us as we attend, because this is a lady of substance. This was a lady of greatness. This was a lady simple, but very, very big indeed in her devotion. Sitaram, thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you very much, Councillor Rajbal. I know you would have lived a number of years close by, very close to Ma. I would like to now call on the adopted granddaughter of this family, one of them, Srimati Savita Harilal, to say a few words first.
Namaste, Sitaram, everybody. Uncle Pradeep introduced me as your adopted granddaughter. Yeah. So Pradesh would have spoken, and I live right next door. This is my Naan, and Pa was my papa. Before my auntie got married, I was the first grandchild here. I spent most of my younger years here, from a baby to primary school until I entered secondary school, even early secondary school. Then I left, further in my studies and moved out and so forth. But Pradesh would have covered, Trisha would have covered, Uncle Doyle would have covered the memory of Naan. When I think about Naan, you think about dancing, you think about music, you think about Tassa, you think about Bacchanal, you think about everywhere you go, Naan would be there. And rightfully so, if she wasn't there, she wasn't invited somewhere, she would worry, right? So my memories are beautiful memories. There's nothing more that I can add. Everybody would have covered it. I grew up here. I would spend the night. Auntie would take care of me. Babe, I was Panan's first grandchild. And I am ever grateful for that. And yes, Auntie's reminding me. Now, my name is Savita. The villagers know me as Twinkles. But here I am Shugi. Shug and Shugi. That's my name. No one else calls me that, but Nan, Auntie, Pa, Pravesh calls me Tita. He couldn't say sister. And Babe calls me Mama. He's the only person that calls me Mama. So, I want to say here for everyone, there's two things I want to read if you all will permit me, please. One is for us, all of us who are here. And it says, don't leave anything for later. Later the coffee gets cold. Later you lose interest. Later the day turns into night. Later people grow up. Later people grow old. Later life goes by. Later you regret not doing something when you had the chance. Life is a fleeting dance, a delicate balance of moments that unfold before us, never to return in quite the same way again. Regret is a bitter pill to swallow, a weight that bears down upon the soul with the burden of missed chances and unspoken words. So let us not leave anything for later. Let us seize the moments as they come, with hearts open and arms outstretched to embrace the possibilities that lie before us. For in the end, it is not the things that we did that we regret, but the things we left undone, the words we left unspoken, and the dreams left unfulfilled. The last time I saw my Naan was maybe about a year ago, and I would keep in contact with Auntie, and I would send Auntie things to show Naan, and Auntie would send things to me, and I would show my children as well, and always promising, Auntie, I will come, tell Nana coming, tell Nana coming, because you always take it for granted that you will have that opportunity, you know. So that I have learned, and I will miss Naan, and I know the village will miss Naan, and all the people who would have known her. I just want to say, you know, let us learn from this, and namaskar.
Thank you very much, Twinkle. Yes, certainly bought, from what I understood from years ago when I was not around, a star to this family when you were born. It is now a great pleasure. I have a request from a young lady, Sanya, is it? She would like to do a bhajan for us.
Sit down. हे जगत पिता भगवान हमें दो ज्ञान तू ईश्वर प्यारा दुनिया में एक सहारा हे जगत पिता भगवान हमें दो ज्ञान तू ईश्वर प्यारा दुनिया में एक सहारा बचपन में रोशन आया है जो मन में पाप कमाया है बचपन में रोशन आया है जो मन में पाप कमाया है अब जाओ कहाँ विषयों ने मुझको मारा दुनिया में एक सहारा हे जगत पिता भगवान हमें दो ज्ञान तू ईश्वर प्यारा दुनिया में एक सहारा दिल मेरा तो यह कहता है तू मन मंदिर में रहता है दिल मेरा तो यह कहता है तू मन मंदिर में रहता है दिन रात भटकता रह में दर दर मारा दुनिया में एक सहारा हे जगत पिता भगवान हमें दो ज्ञान तू ईश्वर प्यारा दुनिया में एक सहारा दुनिया में एक सहारा दुनिया में एक सहारा Sit down.
Thank you very much, young Anuradha Paugal. Keep up your singing. You will certainly reach far with it. Now we leave the program open for a few minutes, very quickly. If anybody would like to take the floor and say something or two before we move on.
Namaste, Sitaram, pleasant good morning. Ma, as I fondly referred to Taytaree, has been an outstanding member of the Spring Village Monday. She tried in her own way to be there for almost every function or program that we would have had. And like all the speakers before me said, she has been really an inspiration to many. The elderly ones, the not so young, and even the very young. So we can take certainly a page from her book, emulate all the good that she has done, the legacy that she has left for all of us, the example that she has shown. We are all here because of her testimony to who she was in our lives, what she meant to us. And all good things come to an end, and today her journey has ended. We are still here, our journey is continuing. So we have the chance to correct some of the wrongs that we have done or in our life. She doesn't have that anymore, but we can pray on her behalf. And so let us try to light that light within us a little brighter, so that others, when our turn comes and we are lying in a coffin, people can say that individual has been important in my life in so many different ways, because the person has held my hands and walked with me. And this is what we all should do each and every day. And as a speaker before me said, do not procrastinate, because we do not know, today might be the last day. We can't tell. So we live each day to the fullest, live our best life, the way the Lord has asked us to. Be good, do good, love all, serve all. So with these few words, I thank you for the opportunity to say a few words on behalf of Ma Taytaree. We at the Spring Village Monday will certainly miss her. That generation of mummies are going fast. I lost my mom just over a year ago, just about a year ago actually. And they were all in that same age group. They would have served, and they would have served with excellence, I have to say. So these are the unsung heroes that we have in our community that we need to remember and to honor while they are alive. Ma's journey has ended, so we can't do it for her, but the ones who are still here, let us always remember them and cherish your mummies. Sitaram, and thank you.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Singh. As she said in keeping with the theme of the program, all our journey has started since we were born. So like I was saying, do not procrastinate, because you do not know when your journey will end. The only man that knows that is God. So I have Ms. Kamini here with us from Freeport Hindu School. Former teacher there.
Sitaram, and namaste to everyone. I stand here on behalf of my friends at Freeport Hindu School. Lila being part of our staff, most of us has retired, and I understand that every night some expressing their condolences. I chose to be here today because most of them have commitment otherwise. Lila, I'd like to say that I feel for you. I've been in constant contact with you. I have known, as Probation said, that there was this big miracle many years ago when she couldn't walk, and I was there, and I know, and she recovered nicely, and she, in fact, was there to help you along your way. I know that you will miss her, as we all will, because she has been a very resourceful person especially when we had a Vitas and so, Leila will bring our folk songs for her to modify and helping with changing and in the rhythm and whatever. So over the years, I have known her to be such a wonderful person. I have met her in so many functions. She has been to our school many times and will always help in whatever way she can. So on behalf of the retirees, on behalf of the Friends Forever group and the present staff, I understand that many of them are still in contact with you. Please accept our condolences, be strong. We know you are a woman of strength. And Pravesh, who has been our child from small at Freeport in school, I would like to say that I know your grandmother loved you very much. And you have lived up to her expectancies. So please, again, I don't know what else I can say, but please have my blessings. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. County, for your message. I would now like to pass you over to Pandit Radhi to give us a very brief pravachan this morning.
Thank you very much again, Sri Paribrahmanji. And my dear devotees, today we have heard so many good things about this beautiful soul that left this body, Srimati Taytaree ji. So many things have been said about this person, and more so is a lot of focus on woman, motherhood, and daughters. So today I myself would like to just spend a few minutes, as the chairman gave me just a few minutes. I'll try to speed up with my little pravachan here. And I myself would like to contribute towards mother, woman in general. What does this woman, what is your contribution to society in life? I know that we are accustomed speaking about the soul and reincarnation. Yes, we know all of that already, right? But just a little shift in focus this morning about and motherhood, and sometimes what our teachings about Dharma or scripture tell us about Ma. So, in our lives, there are 4 teachers that we should always reverence and remember. 4 teachers. And according to Sanatana Dharma, the first is what we call Atiti. Atiti Devo Bhava, it says. Atiti really means an unexpected guest. And those expected guests, well, nowadays it's not happening again. It used to be the sadhus and so on. You just come to your home, spend a night, eat some food, whatever, sleep, and go their way. So Atiti means unexpected. And when they come to your home, they will be speaking to you on family life, on dharma, on religion, and sharing their expertise in these lines. The second we have to remember is Acharya Devo Bhava. Acharya will represent the guru plus all the teachers, the school teachers, the skill teachers, whatever teacher you may be, you are termed as Acharya because you help taught the child to bring up that child in such a way that will bring eminence to the school, to the society, and to family at large. The third is Pitri Devo Bhava, means respect and honor your father. Pitri here represents father. So father plays a very important role in the life of a child, children. And that role is supposed to be respected at all costs by children. Alright? We may not know as children while we are growing up, we may not know the value of these traditions and the value of these respect and honor. But later on in life, yes, we will surely come to it. And the most important one here this morning is what we call Matri Devo Bhava. It means love, respect, and honor your mother. Because had not been for mom, you would have not been in this world here today. It is through the effort of mom and dad that through the process of reincarnation, your soul took birth in that home into that parent. Right? And so you become a child in that home. So what about Ma? What's the role of Ma? What's the role of mother? Right? And this is why in our teachings, when we speak of Ma, we mean that from the time Ma is concepted with the child, Ma's journey begins there. Her duty begins there, right up until giving birth to the child, and it doesn't stop there, but continues all the way up to the child will get married and so on. So in that case, Ma has a very responsible role to play in the life of a child. All right? And in doing so, that is not too far away neither. So whenever I refer to Ma, similarly I refer to that as well, because both parents will put their efforts together to look after the children, whatever it may be. All right? And before, when a couple gets married, and want to be blessed with children, all right? And from the time that mom is impregnated, you know, it's a smile, it's a love in their face that will come smiling. Because a woman does not feel complete in life until she becomes a mother, until she gives birth. And similarly, a man does not feel complete as well until you will hear children call him daddy. Alright? So very important. So when mom and dad was about to be conceived with children, you know, the beautiful song says, Tujhe suraj kahu ya chanda, tujhe deep kahu ya tara, mera naam karega roshan, जग में मेरा राज दुलारा तुझे सूरज कहूँ या चंद्रा तुझे दीप कहूँ या तारा. We don't know if to call the child the sun, the moon, the star, or the lamp, because so happy to have this child been born before us. And so that is the gladness and the happiness that will come to the parents, right? As I said, that mom duty is a very tough one. It's a very rugged one. While dad may have his function, but mom as well, her function is even outlasting and more than dad's one, right? And there are so many sacrifices that mom will have to make, just as we heard how much this mother made in her life. There are so many sacrifices that mom will have to make. And there's another beautiful song that says, Are ore, dharti ki tarah, अरे दुख सहले सूरज की तरह तू जलती जा सिंदूर का लाज निभाने को चुपचाप तू आग पे चलती जा. And what it says, that the following lines are addressed to a married lady, to a mother, and it says that, oh married lady, while living in your home, try to endure every pain the Mother Earth does. We dig the earth, we excrete on her, we purify her. In so many ways, the song is saying. Yet this Mother Earth that we are standing on gives us food to eat. Alright? It gives us food to eat and water to drink. So the poet is saying that, oh lady, oh married woman, you are the very incarnation of this very Mother Earth. Alright? And you must bear every pain in your home the way Mother Earth does. In this way, nature has chosen you to suffer, and suffer righteously, so that your home may prosper. And if we look carefully around us, at other homes, where the mother refuses to suffer, and see how the home suffers instead. And as a result of that attitude, and while that suffering, the song says, it is telling all of you as mothers, as women in this world, keep smiling and shining the way the sun shines. By suffering and smiling, O mother, O lady, you show your true quality of divine motherhood. And in order to protect the honor of your sindoor, O ladies, O mothers, it says that walk on fire if you have to, but do not complain. Alright? Walking on fire does not mean to naturally walk on physical fire, but there are so many pains and obstructions and suffering that you will have to endure in married life, particularly to bring up your children. It is countless. So the poet is saying, if you have to walk on fire in order to protect the sindoor, because when you take that marriage vow, according to our Sanatana Dharma, there is no reversing in that marriage. Yes, there may be something called a divorce by the law of the land, but when you make that vow before the fire, it cannot be reversed. So therefore you have to live to your expectations and suffer if you have to suffer, suffer righteously. Alright? So there are so many things that the song says, and it bears a reference to Mata Sita, that she too was a woman. She was the Dharapati of our beloved Sri Ram. And the song says that many Sitas, pure ladies, referring to, of our age must met with atrocities and endure injustice as well. Their character can be as pure as crystal. Still fingers will point at you and say that you are so and so and so. The poet is saying in the song, O pious lady, the world continues to function only because of your contribution to life and society. So powerful is your presence, O mother, that even death has found its defeat at your hands. Because you keep giving birth to everything that is good. And you are great as much as God is. God being the creator, and watch this, my dear brothers and sisters, God being the creator and you the procreator, and despite this greatest of your society still categorize you as weaker in society, weaker than men. And this is something I would like to really ponder upon this morning a little bit, that sometimes I don't know for what reason and where it came from, but there is a tendency that we point fingers at our sisters, our daughters, our mothers, and say that they are inferior. They are not superior to man. Right? And because of this is a regular practice in India, and many thousands of mothers, if not millions, suffered at the hands of this misconception that woman has no rights and woman is unequal to man. Well, I want to let you all know today in this funeral, and according to our Satya Sanatana Dharma, right? And God, it says that He is the creator, and He gave woman the blessing, the edge over man, to be the procreator in order to carry on the human species. Otherwise, there will be no humans in this universe. So this is the job of a woman. It is much more. It has the edge over a man in greatness, because she bears the children, make them and secure the human race. So this thing about woman is not equal and this and that. Many of our teachers, our saints and sages fought battles in many ways in Sanatana Dharma to bring about the teachings of Sanatana Dharma and to keep it alive. Lord Buddha, Mahavir, Kabir Das, so many different people in different ways they fought. But I remember one, and it is Rishi Dayanand, who fought for the welfare of women in India at the time that it was being suffered, battered and bruised to the point that there was no returning. And he fought for the welfare of women. Rights. And after that occurred in India, Indira Gandhi was the first to be the first woman prime minister. And from then onwards, today we have women pilots, we have women doctors, women lawyers, all over. Woman is prospering in society. So why we should say that woman is weaker than man folk? That should be a thing of the past. And it's time now to be let go of that. So my dear devotees, I want to say, and join the rest of the family, that because that Ma did so many good things in her life and stood up as Mata Sita herself did to the challenges when her husband was going into ban, she could not remain home, and she too asked that she want to go and serve her husband. Alright? Just as Ma served her husband until death, and even when he passed away, husband passed away, Ma continued on that track, on that path, that today so many of us will come here and sit down and talk so many good things about Ma. So I know that my time is limited. There's so many things that will be said on woman and the status of woman and how that they function in life. Alright? But just maybe a few points again, and I will very quick. So after making that point on the equality of women, they should not be discarded in life, must not be bring down in life, not feel that they are inferior, but they have all equal rights, just as men. All right? So Ma stood firmly on the ground of Sanatana Dharma, and she brought up her children, her family. Pravesh actually sang the song Tujhe Suraj Kab, which he gave a little meaning of it. All right? And he said that when we were young, our parents hold our fingers and teach us how to walk. And in old age, they will depend on us to be their walking stick in life. And today I'm very much proud to say that my sister, Srimati Leela Ramanji, stood up in challenges and she served her mom to the last. She was here in Trinidad and she served her to the last together with Pradeep ji and Pravesh ji. They served mom to the last with all their ability, everything that they have done to comfort her and to give her that, that security in life. Of course, her son Adish is not in Trinidad, and we know for a fact that he's living abroad with his wife, Dharmapatni Trisha, and their children as well. But I know they are very much concerned about Ma and her health, and whenever they could have contributed, they will contribute to her as well. So, and then to all the rest of the families who joined together and did what they could to make sure, to ensure that Ma was, taken care of. All right? So we wish to thank all of them for, in this respect and regard, of taking care of Mom and being the walking stick when she needed them. All right? So I know today that as we say final goodbye to Mom, and this is what Mom would really like to say, that if she was here alive, all right, she would have wanted to say this to her children, grandchildren. It's entitled Miss Me But Let Me Go by an anonymous writer. And as if though Mom is saying this, when I have come to the end of the road and the sun has set for me, I want no rights in a gloomful room. Why cry for a soul set free? Miss me a little, but not too long, and not with your heads bow low. Remember the love that we once shared. Miss me, but let me go. For this is a journey we all must take, and each must go alone. It's all part of the Master's plan, is set on the road to home. When you are lonely and sick at heart, go to the friends we know and bury your sorrow in doing good deeds. Today, miss me, but let me go. All right? And finally, all of us, our prayers is here with Mama today. All right? Our prayers is here with Mama, and we know that her life has come to an end. But I want to ask all of you to just clasp our hands and bow our heads as we say a final mantra in saluting Ma as she is leaving today. All of you, clasp your hand, bow your heads. Om Samghachaswa Pitribi Samyamena Purtena Parme Vyuman Hitvaya Vadyam Punarastamehi Samghachaswa Tanva Suvarcha. And all of us are saying today, O Ma, O soul, having given up your diseased body, we pray that you may seek a new abode. Either unite with an illustrious childbearing womb again through the process of reincarnation and be born from you parents in a better place, a better country, a better home. This is our best wishes that we can send, and this is our prayer that we are sending to hearing this morning in speaking something on woman motherhood. Okay, so at this point in time, I bid you Sadhu Sapri Namasi Sitaram, and God bless all of you.
Thank you very much, Pandit Radhi. as we were saying, if Naan had to say something to us, I think she would say, miss me a little. But she would not want any gloom filled, because she would have struck a better deal and would be in a better place than us. So now we very quickly move, because we're going to leave here about 10:45. We have some flowers, and those of you who would like to come and offer, we also have some agri. You enter on the left and exit on the right, please. So it will be very orderly and very quickly. So we have the immediate family, and I just also want to recognize Eileen. Eileen is with us. That was my very good friend. Right at the back of the house here, through all her health challenges, she had made it here. And she's still here today. So, those immediate family, come forward and offer your flowers. And then we have anybody else, we have flowers, we have samagri, and so on to offer also.
Right, so while we're doing this, yeah, okay, so while you are getting the opportunity to now come and say your final goodbye, put a flower, put some samagri. Those of you who choose to use the samagri, it is as though helping to cremate this dead body, because samagri in Europe will be placed on the body. The song is entitled Dukha Kar Hamara Sansar Ke Rachaya, that, oh God, today send far away all our pains, our suffering. O Creator of the world, quickly may you give us help, for our vote is caught in the current of sins and wrongdoing. Chant. So we will start with the eldest child first, then followed by the second, then to the different nephews, in-laws, and so on. And then after you, the public, general public, friends and relatives, you can come. There are some loose flowers, and you can offer a flower as well. This is your time. दुख दूर कर हमारा संसार के रचैया, दुख दूर कर हमारा संसार के रचैया, तुम बिन कोई हमारा रक्षक नहीं यहाँ पर, ढूंढा जहान सारा, तुम सा नहीं रखैया, दुख दूर कर हमारा संसार के रचैया। दुनिया में खूब देखा आँखें पसार करके, साथी नहीं हमारा माँ बाप और भैया, दुख दूर कर हमारा संसार के रचैया। सुख के सभी साथी दुनिया की मेट सारे, तेरा ही नाम प्यारा, दुख दर्द से बचैया, दुख दूर कर हमारा संसार के रचैया। दुनिया में बस के हमको हासिल हुआ न कुछ पल, तेरे बिना हमारा कोई नहीं सुनैया, दुख दूर कर हमारा संसार के रचैया। चारों तरफ से हम पर गम की घटा है छाई, सुख का करो उजाला, प्रकाश के रचैया, दुख दूर कर हमारा, संसार की रचैया। अच्छा बुरा है जैसा राजी में रोम रहता, शेरार यह तुम्हारा, सदैव सुधार भैया, दुख दूर कर हमारा, संसार की रचैया, दुख दूर कर हमारा, संसार की रचैया। ले लो दुआएं माँ बाप की, ओ ले लो दुआएं माँ बाप की, सर से उतरेगी गठरी पाप की। ले लो दुआएं माँ बाप की, ओ ले लो दुआएं माँ बाप की। गोद में माँ का आँखी खुली जग, देखा बाप के कांधे चढ़ के, ओ गोद में माँ की आँखें खुली जग, देखा बाप के कांधे चढ़ के, सेवा करी ने अगिन कोई, इन दोनों की सेवा से बढ़के। ले लो दुआएं माँ बाप की, ओ ले लो दुआएं माँ बाप की। दुख सहना माँ बाप की खातिर, फर्ज तो है ये एहसान नहीं, ओ दुख सहना माँ बाप की खातिर, फर्ज तो है एहसान नहीं, कर्ज है इनका तेरे सर पर, भिक्षा या कोई दान नहीं। ले लो दुआएं माँ बाप की, ले लो दुआएं माँ बाप की, सर से उतरेगी गठरी पाप की। ले लो दुआएं माँ बाप की, ओ ले लो दुआएं माँ बाप की। माता पिता की चरण छुई जो, चार धाम तीर्थ पर पावे, ओ माता पिता की चरण छुई जो, चार धाम तीर्थ पर पावे, जो शीश दिल से दे भगवान से गीता ली ना जाए। ले लो दुआएं माँ बाप की, ओ ले लो दुआएं माँ बाप की, सर से उतरे की गठरी बाप की। ले लो दुआएं माँ बाप की, ओ ले लो दुआएं माँ बाप की, ओ ले लो दुआएं माँ बाप। आज सुनो हम गीत विदा का गा रहे,
जुदा होंगे गुमसुम आखिरी में आंसू आज सुनो हम गीत विदा का गा रहे की यारी पंछी बिछड़े जा अलग अलग रहो पल चल दिए दो प्राणी दिल दे जगने इनकी पीर नहीं जानी आज पुराने सुख के दिन यार के की यारी पंछी बिछड़े जा रहे आज सुनो हम गीत विदा का गा रहे की यारी पंछी बिछड़े जा रहे कभी मत पूछो कौन ये क्यों रोते हैं इस जग के ऐसी भी अब आगे होते हैं लुट गए फिर भी दिल का दर्द छुपा के यारी पंछी बिछड़े जा रहे आज सुनो हम गीत विदा का गा रहे यारी पंछी बिछड़े जा रहे यारी पंछी बिछड़े जा Alright, for those of you who don't get the opportunity to come and view the body and probably offer a flower, you may now do so. We are coming close to the end of the ceremonial part of the Anteji Sanskar. we come to the end this morning, I want to ask all of you to stand in our final mantras. It will be history before us. So I ask all of you, let us close our hands, clasp our hands, and chant these beautiful mantras in bringing this cantation to an end this morning. Om Vishwani Deva Savita Yadbadram Tana Yadbadram Tana Asuva Om Asatoma Sadakamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Pritam Gamaya Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina Tu Niramaya Sarve Bhadra Kaschit Dukha Bhagavi Mata Chapita Tvameva Jasaka Tvameva Tvameva Eva Sarvam Mamadeva Tvameva Sarvam Mamadeva Deva Om Shanti.
Your seats, please. Just before we leave for the procession, understand the drivers are saying that we're going straight down to Couva Main Road, down to Perseverance, and to the back from there. So let me thank all of those who would have contributed in making this funeral this morning a success. I just have a few names. Mitra, I think Mitra is somewhere around. I saw him earlier. Did some work on behalf of Anthony and all the others who would have contributed towards making this morning a success. So we will now get ready to leave for the procession.
Good? No. Are you alright? I'm with my sister. She looked more like your sister when. Oh, huh? Yeah.
people don't look. 네, 설마. 예. Just take and put another one for me. So we have enough.
You get everything home?
Yeah, yeah. Balik kami ka join na. Gan. Ganesh. Boleh maksudnya ini aku order dulu. Speakers. Turn up. Next time. No, from feet. You want the view, pass the side and go.
Go ahead.
Hey, take the tulsi and put it on top of the fire. Come on.
Yeah, I'll come after. All the rest come over on this side, just publish it in the side.
Some help with the tent, any volunteers?
Biasa main bola.